What if I told you that the legendary dire wolf, an animal extinct for over 10,000 years, might walk the earth again soon? Sounds like a movie, right? But this isn't fiction. Real scientists are working to bring it back. This is the incredible story of how humans are trying to revive one of the most powerful predators from the Ice Age. Dire wolves weren't just big gray wolves. They were a completely different species. They lived in North and South America during the Pleistocene epoch, around 125,000 to 10,000 years ago. These animals were huge, much bigger and heavier than today's wolves. A fully grown dire wolf could weigh up to 150 pounds and measure almost 6 feet in length. They had strong jaws, powerful muscles, and short legs. These features made them great hunters, especially of large animals like bison, ancient horses, and even mammoths. They lived in packs and were top predators. But despite their strength, they went extinct around 10,000 years ago. Why? Many scientists believe a mix of climate change and competition with humans and other predators may have driven them to extinction. For years, dire wolves were just fossils in museums and names in textbooks. But now, that could change. So how do you bring back an animal that's been gone for over 10 millennia? The answer lies in DNA. Scientists have found bones and fossils of dire wolves in places like the La Brea tar pits in California. These fossils are well preserved, and inside them, researchers have discovered bits of ancient DNA, genetic material that carries the instructions for building a living creature. In 2021, a groundbreaking study published in the journal Nature found that dire wolves were not closely related to gray wolves like people once thought. In fact, they were so different that they couldn't interbreed. This means we can't just mix dire wolf DNA with gray wolf DNA and get a real dire wolf, but that's where modern science steps in. Using powerful tools like CRISPR gene editing, scientists can now take DNA instructions from extinct animals and insert them into the DNA of a living species. It's like copying pieces from one puzzle and fitting them into another. Enter Colossal Biosciences, a biotech company founded in 2021 that wants to bring back extinct animals. Their big mission? Use de-extinction to restore lost species and help protect ecosystems. You may have heard they're working to bring back the woolly mammoth, but now they've added the dire wolf to their list. Colossal says they've edited 14 genes in gray wolves to match the features of dire wolves. These include genes for bigger body size, stronger muscles, denser bones, and thick fur. Traits that would make a modern wolf look and behave more like a dire wolf. And here's the wildest part. They've already created 3 living pups, Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi. These pups aren't pure dire wolves, but they carry some of the extinct species traits. It's like bringing a ghost from the past back into the living world. Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi are the first steps in this massive experiment. Colossal's team used embryo implantation to give birth to these hybrid pups. Scientists say they have stronger builds, different coat patterns, and even behavioral changes compared to normal wolves. They are carefully monitored in labs to study their health, behavior, and how they interact with their environment. The researchers say it's not about creating pets or zoo animals. It's about reintroducing lost traits into nature, and one day possibly reintroducing these wolves into the wild. Still, they're not exact replicas of dire wolves. Think of them as genetic tributes, like building a statue using pieces from the original stone. It's similar, but not the same. This is where things get controversial. Many scientists are excited about the project. They believe this kind of technology could help endangered species survive by restoring lost diversity, but others are more cautious. Dr. Gregor Larson, an evolutionary geneticist, told The Guardian that calling these pups dire wolves is misleading. He says it's like calling a dog a tiger just because it has stripes. It's a new creature, not a resurrected one. Ethical questions also come up. What if these animals suffer because their bodies aren't fully adapted? What if they escape into the wild and upset ecosystems? And is it right to spend millions bringing back extinct animals when living ones are going extinct every day? It's a huge debate. Science versus ethics, progress versus risk. Let's break down how this works. The main tool used is called CRISPR, short for clustered regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats. It's like molecular scissors that can cut and paste DNA with extreme precision. Scientists first analyze the ancient dire wolf genome. Then, they find matching areas in the gray wolf's DNA. They edit the gray wolf's genes to more closely match the extinct species. Once edited, these embryos are placed in surrogate wolf mothers, who give birth naturally. The process is long, complex, and expensive, but it shows how powerful biotechnology has become. This is bigger than just wolves. If this project succeeds, it could open the door to bringing back other extinct species: the Tasmanian tiger, the passenger pigeon, even the dodo. But more importantly, this technology could help save animals that are alive today. For example, scientists could edit DNA to help elephants resist diseases or adapt to changing climates, or they could help cheetahs regain genetic diversity and avoid extinction. It's not just about the past, it's about protecting the future. Whether you're excited or skeptical, one thing is clear: the science of de-extinction is real, and it's happening right now. Romulus, Remus, and Khaleesi are the first of their kind. They carry the legacy of the dire wolf, a creature that once ruled the Ice Age, and they raise big questions about what it means to be wild, natural, or extinct in a world shaped by humans. The future of wildlife might look a lot more like the past than we ever imagined. What do you think? Should we bring back extinct species or focus on saving the ones we still have? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Animal Anthology for more amazing animal stories every week.